We're talking about escargot because, Duncan, you want to see if there's anywhere in London that does escargot.
The best place for
Yeah, because I love
There's a place in Covent Garden which is beautiful.
Yeah, I've been to
French
that place.
restaurant.
I've been to
really
that
nice
place,
cheese
but-
board.
No, I've been there before, but I want to know if there's another place.
Best cheese board.
He's talking about snails.
Yeah, I know, but they do a good cheese board as well.
So snails and cheese.
Snails and cheese,
What a lovely lunch.
all washed down with a lovely blueberry blancmange.
Blancmange, yeah.
And you're going to do a... Because, I mean, obviously
think
at
I broke
school we
your
like our white and pink blancmange,
Yeah, but that was a bit of a, misnomer, really. It's not particularly a good thing, actually. It was like a set jelly, wasn't it? Blancmange should be very light. As I said earlier, essentially it's a savoury dish. But it's the amount of gelatin you put in, and that's the problem. If it's not right, it's like an ice hockey puck. If it's good, like this one here, it's perfect.
There's a difference... Oh, no, I won't say that because it's rude. I was... Ignore that. Well, what I was going to say is it's the difference between... It is, it's you boys. There's a difference between a breast implant and a natural breast.
Oh, OK.
That's what I was thinking. Because when you turn blancmange upside down, you know... Oh, stop. Shall I go and sit down?
Lost control. She's just... Anything that comes into her head, she's just saying.
I have that problem.
You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah.
I have to say, the late Jennifer Patterson used to shake the blancmange and she'd say, it must have the wobble factor, and then she'd eat it with her fingers.
I loved her.
Right, let's start over here. Blancmange. Very simple. Right then, young man.
Yes, sir.
We're making an almond blancmange today, and you can make the same thing without the almonds, but that's where the original recipe came from. So, first of all, you've got to make it almond milk. So what I need to do is put that into there.
What, all of it?
All that pint of milk.
Right,
These are
okay.
crushed, unblanched almonds, as fresh as possible, and they've got a really nice flavour. Once a couple of years old, a real stir. Give it a good stir. And then what you need to do, after that, leave it for about an hour, and you get a lovely almond flavour and colour. That's you done.
I've always wanted to say this.
Dunk.
Right.
Then you strain that out.
Yeah.
OK, and you look like that. Then you strain that out, and
Yeah.
you make that back to 1 pint.
OK, well, I'll pour that in there.
Yeah, pour it over the top, and it will come back to 1 pint, because obviously a lot of the milk soaks up in there.
So you're getting almond milk?
Almond milk. If you don't put it in there, obviously, sorry, it goes back to being quite rubbery again. OK? Top man.
OK.
Anthony, right now, this is the guts of the blancmange. We've got egg yolks and sugar, whisk that together. That's it, I'll take it off you. Nice one. And what we're not after here is a really thick custard. Let's go bring it together.
Whisk, man, whisk.
You might do this, didn't you?
Everyone else got really easy jobs.
Now this here, this is the thicker. Now this is gelatine. You can use seaweed or a seaweed substitute like agar, but this is the bog standard thing you buy now. But that's made from fish bones and beef bones boiled down. So if you're a vegetarian, obviously you can't use it. Use seaweed extract, or liquid pectin works very well as well. OK, that's perfect. Now what we've done is put that milk into there, bring that to the boil.
So that's your almond milk.
That's the almond milk. That goes onto there. Now you whisk that. That's it, and then you put it back into there.
You said whisk it, not stir it.
That's fine.
I'm whisking it, ain't I? Listen, I went on Hell's Kitchen. Do that like that, yeah?
And we didn't
How
bring
long
these
did
to
you
cook.
last on Hell's
we want it.
Kitchen?
I went on it.
Yeah, how long did you last?
I think I went on it.
No, I went.
No, Leroy.
3 days I lasted.
Yeah,
you did
3
anyway.
days, and then Marco annoyed you.
No, well, I think I annoyed him.
Right. So you cook that for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. And as you can see, it'll thicken straight away, and like this one here. OK.
That's just 1 leaf, was it?
No, there's 4.5 leaves of the
What
small
is
leaf
that
gelatine.
stuff?
Oh, OK.
Yeah, and that's it. Now you put that into there.
Well, that goes
yeah,
in?
stick it in there, the whole lot,
The whole lot?
and that will dissolve almost
It's
instantaneously.
like a jellyfish.
It is, isn't it? Now, if you're going to
giant's
use
contact lens.
granular gelatine, then you need to read the packet, because it will be slightly different from leaf gelatine, which that is. And that will dissolve instantly. Look at that. You're a cook, you didn't know it.
Very
Right, Lee?
much.
Now, what ends up, you have this here, once that's cooked, you then put that over to ice, and you just set that until the gelatine starts to set, or pop it in your fridge. Then...
You don't want to get someone sending it back at a restaurant.
No, you don't. Right. Now, I want you to gently fold that. That's it, into there. Now, what will happen is, at the setting point here, it's quite technical, at the setting point, the cold cream will thicken it even further. If it's too warm at this point, the cream will melt, and that we get a very heavy mousse. Very technical, really. That is perfect. Look at how it's sticking up perfectly.
Thank you.
OK. Now,
I think if I just take this slowly and just make sure I fold.
Yeah, see it.
Fold.
Yeah, hang on, you've got to get the lumps out there, look.
Oh, OK.
Yeah,
Right.
see, like that. That's it. Now, to go with this, we've got a saffron syrup. Now, saffron normally is with savoury foods. Here I've got a mixture of sugar and water. You can put a touch of glucose in there if you like to give it a softer feel. And then you literally get a pinch of saffron stamens, which are these, OK, and you pour that in. and within seconds, look at that, changing colour. Wow. That will change colour. Now, I'm not a great lover of saffron, I have to say. No. I think it tastes like medicine or TCP, but a little bit does go a long way.
I was saying that I thought saffron was always just used for like risottos or cakes and things.
Yeah,
I didn't.
But you are actually correct, it can be, but also in small amounts, like Cornish saffron cake, for instance, which is a classic one, or dressing like this works perfectly. Now, that is perfect, and with that, you then ladle it into those 2 little bowls. And that's a perfect consistency, see that? And that will set perfectly. Now, after about half an hour, you end up with something like this. Here I've got the cold syrup. Now, yeah, boys, you can come and give me a hand here. One for you. Actually, I'll bring it to you. There's your blueberries. Lee, you can do this as well. 1, 2, 3. You can help each other. Pile your blueberries on top.
Oh.
As many as you like. That's it. And I'm going to bring mine just back so you guys.
And you could do this with like any fruit, right?
Yeah, of course you can.
Cool. I'm helping. And you can do this with any fruit, anyway, you know, strawberries, peaches.
Or melons.
And then, pour on your syrup. Look at this, pour on the syrup, look at this.
I love the saffron.
Look at that, guys. And spoons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
So this doesn't have to set?
No, that one's already set, that was been in the fridge.
Oh, OK.
Is this what to eat?
Yeah, you can. And Phil and Fern, I've got yours here.
Don't fancy it? Don't like eggs?
No, I'm allergic.
So are you? No, good.
Oh.
There you go, this one for you to try a bit earlier.
Thank you very much.
So,
That's actually all right.
I can imagine.
so it's a very simple dessert, but
What I want to do
there you go.
is just... Now, you see what I mean? What does that look
Oh, right,
like? Got it?
Yeah, like it.
It's like that breast thing you were talking about.
Yeah,
There you go, you see?
exactly.
No, surely not. One of them on top.
Anyway,
Very good.
it's been fun. Thanks, gentlemen, for your help.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
Couldn't have done it without you, lads.
No.
Thank you.
Thanks, boys.
And as I said, we'll put all the details of where you're going, what you're doing on our website. Well done. Thank you very much. Right, for details of all of Phil's recipes from today, in case you didn't follow, have a look at our website, itv.com/thismorning, or if you're a Sky viewer, then you can press your red button right now.